All right, guys, so what you're about to see is going to be obviously in the very first video because there's some editing mistakes. A lot of times I'm looking at the screen instead of the camera like I just did. Things like that. It is my first one, so don't be a dick. Just kidding. Do whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm looking at the screen again. Okay, see, I still have to get used to this. So there's some editing mistakes. There's some unorganization, I guess, in the movies. When I was taking them down, they kind of all fell, so I had to reorganize them pretty quickly because I wanted to get this video made and get this like done, get it working, get it doing the thing. So that being said, keep in mind it is clearly a very first video. It's my very first time editing anything since I think my senior year of high school, and that was easy. That had no voiceovers, no green screen, no nothing. So, yeah. That being said, enjoy. I think. Hopefully. I'm looking at the screen again. I gotta stop doing that. But, yeah. Anyways, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the video. Make fun of me all you want. I make fun of myself. I think I even do it in the video. So, yeah. I'm just doing this as like an intro to the intro. As a fair warning, because when I was going through editing, it was like, Jesus, you can tell this is the first one. And I know I'm not perfect, and I know I'll never be perfect, so my plan is just to grow from this and learn from it and just keep getting better each and every time. So that's why I didn't want to just try to make the first thing that I did the perfect thing. So, yeah, I'm going to stop talking now. Peace. All right, everybody. So I'm going to be starting out the channel by going over my Blu Ray and 4K collection. And the first part is just going to be the numbers movies that I got, movies that start with numbers, and then I'll go A to Z. So, to get us started with, we got 8 Mile, 12 Strong, 13 Hours. This is honestly probably Michael Bay's best movie. 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, 300, 1917. The one-shot aspect of this was really cool, so if you haven't seen it, give it a view. And then 2001: A Space Odyssey. Next, we'll be going over to the A's. In the A category, to start us off, we got A Beautiful Mind, A Clockwork Orange. I've never seen this one, so I'm actually kind of excited to watch it. I've heard really good things about it. A Million Ways to Die in the West, A Simple Favor. This is a really good thriller mystery one. A-Team. Still kind of wish I would have made a second one. Quiet Place. I guess I haven't even opened this one. Quiet Place 1. Quiet Place 2. Accepted. Another one that I haven't opened. I bought this and then like 2 days later it was on Netflix, so that was annoying. Ace Ventura. The Accountant, Ad Astra, the Alien, I guess quadrilogy is what they call it in this, but the first 4 Alien movies. Alien Covenant, Amazing Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man 2, American Pie, American Pie 2, American Pie 3, or American Wedding, American Pie 4, American Reunion, American Sniper, Ant-Man. I don't have Ant-Man 2 yet, but I gotta get Ant-Man 2. Apollo 13, Angels and Demons / Da Vinci Code. I just put it in the A category. Annihilation. It's a really cool movie. I liked it a lot, actually. I feel like it was very underrated. Not many people went to go see it, and they probably should have. Aquaman. The Austin Powers trilogy. I just got this for like $10 from Best Buy the other day. Avatar. Avengers 1. Avengers 2, Age of Ultron. Avengers 3, Infinity War, the best one. Just saying. Avengers 4, Endgame. And lastly, we have Awake. I again feel like this is a pretty underrated movie. This is, I think, after Hayden Christensen was a year after he ended as Anakin Skywalker. Not a lot of people went to see it because a lot of people didn't like him as Anakin. But pretty good cast and pretty good story, I thought. So that'll do it for the A's. Now on to the B's. Starting us off with the B's, we got Baby Driver, Bad Boys 1 and 2. Still haven't seen either of these. I really need to watch those. Bad Santa. Hasn't even been on wrap, but I have seen it. We got the first 4 Batman movies, the 2 Burtons and the 2 Schumachers. Batman vs. Superman. I think this is the Ultimate IMAX edition. Pretty sure. Baywatch. Classic is Biggs. Or Big. I don't know. Big is one of the classics. That's what I meant to say. Big Hero 6. Birds of Prey. And I'm not going to finish the rest of that title because it's too long. Even though that was a longer title. Black Panther. Boiler Room. Good movie about business. Then we got the start of the Bourne series. So Bourne Identity. Supremacy. Ultimatum. Legacy. And then I just included Jason Bourne with this one. I didn't put Jason Bourne with the J's. We got Boss Baby. Boyhood. Blade Runner, The Final Cut. Blade Runner 2049. Brightburn. And finally, Brothers. So there aren't going to be very many C's, but we'll get started with them anyways. We got Captain America, First Avenger. Captain America 2, The Winter Soldier. Captain America 3, Civil War. Captain Marvel, still in its wrapping. The Change Up, which is like a really rated R Freaky Friday. Well, what's this? Oh, Chronicle. Dope movie. Cocktail, pretty cool movie about bartending and stuff, life. Couples Retreat. Cowboys and Aliens, or is it versus Aliens? No, Cowboys and Aliens. Creed 1. Don't have Creed 2. I need to get it though. And finally, Crimson Peak. So that is it. On to the D's. D's. No. You guys know what's next. Have Daredevil 2003, I think. Then we got the Dark Knight trilogy. It's the Blu Ray one. It's kind of cool. It's got all that fun stuff. Part of me just likes having everything kind of like evenly set though, so I just want to buy the trilogy on 4K because they just have the individual little covers for it, not this big one, but I don't know. We'll see. Then we got Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, probably the best one in the new trilogy, I guess that was there. Deadpool. I thought I had Deadpool 2, I guess I don't. Departed. Detroit. It's a really good movie. Draft Day. This is the movie that actually kind of got me, like, I'm not into football, but this is a movie that got me into watching it. It's a really cool movie. Then we have Devil. Die Hard, the first one. Doctor Strange. Due Date. Dumbo. Never seen it. And Dumb and Dumber. So that is it for the D's. And we'll go to the E's. Category is going to be pretty quick because I only have 4 of them. So if you guys know any cool movies with E, or start with E, put them in the comments. Let me know. I'll buy them or watch them or whatever, and then talk about them. To get it going, we got Eagle Eye. Edward Scissorhands, still in the wrapping. They had a deal. I think it was like $5. So I just got it. Ex Machina, really good movie. Put Alicia Vikander on the map. And lastly, Extreme Adventures Collection in 4K. So my favorite part, and the reason why I got it, is for the space one. But the other ones are cool too if you're into land and weather and stuff like that. So that's it for the E. Now onto the F. All right, onto the fours. We got onto the fours. Onto the Fs. We have the Fantastic Fours. There we go. So the first one. Then Rise of the Silver Surfer. And then Fan Four Stick. Then we got Fantastic Beast. This is the first one. Where to Find Them. It's a pretty cool steelbook one. It's like one of the very few steelbooks that I have. I get them a lot more, but they're freaking expensive. And then we got Crimes of Grindelwald. Onto the Fast franchise. So Fast 1. Too Fast, Too Furious. Tokyo Drift. Fast and Furious. They Facebook didn't drop the "thes" from the first one. Fast 5. Fast 6. Furious 7. Which would have been better if there was only 7 of them, but okay. Fate of the Furious. And then Fast 9. Then next we got Fight Club. The Fighter, favorite movie of all time. Fighting, which it's not a bad movie. It's like one of those Never Back Down type movies. If you've seen that, if you haven't, then watch them both. So this one, The Final Destination. Got all 4 of them. I don't even think I've watched all 4 of them. Did they make a 5th? I don't know. If they did, let me know. I know they're making another one. I just don't know if it's 5 or 6. Finding Dory. I need to get Finding Nemo. Fletch. Focus. A lot of people don't like this movie. I liked it a lot. Ford versus Ferrari. Great follow-up to Logan for, can't think of his name right now. James Mangold. I don't even need to look. I got it. Free Guy. And Friday. So that's it for the Fs. On to the G. Before I get into the G's, there are 2 Fs that I forgot about. And those are Foxcatcher and Fox and the Hound. Both really good movies. I just forgot about them. They were in a different area. So yeah, there's that. Now we're going to go on to the G's. All right, to start us off, we got Gamer. Then we have The Godfather Collection. Ghostbusters 1. Ghostbusters 2. Gifted. Godzilla. Godzilla vs. Kong. Or no, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Sorry. I want to get Godzilla. Wait, I thought I did have it. I thought I had it. Guess not. Gone Girl. Good Boys. Good Will Hunting. Goonies. Gran Turismo. I still have never seen this movie. Green Lantern. The Green Knight. This movie is really good. It's a little weird, but it's really good. The Grinch. Guardians of the Galaxy 1. And lastly, Guardians of the Galaxy 2. So that is it for the G's. Now, we'll go into the H's. All right, guys, starting us off with the H's, we have Hacksaw Ridge. Hands of Stone. Still in the wrapping, but I have seen it. It's really good. This one, Hangover. Hangover Part 2. Hangover Part 3. I wish this one could have actually been the best one. But what they should have done is like have them be drunk throughout the night and have the audience like be drunk with them throughout the night for like maybe like half the movie, and then the other half like kind of fill in other gaps, because when you're drunk there are gaps. So some of it remember, some of it not, and then the other half be like exploring the not remembered part. I think I would like that better. And we got the 8-film Harry Potter collection. Heat. Never seen it, but it was on sale, and it's one of my dad's favorite movies, so got it. Hitman's Bodyguard. Hobbs and Shaw.
Horrible Bosses. Horrible Bosses 2. Kind of hope they make a third one eventually. I don't mind the second one. And then we have the Hot Fuzz trilogy. I guess Shaun of the Dead's the first one. Maybe I should have put in the S, but whatever. I think most people know Hot Fuzz, so I put in the H's. Hot Tub Time Machine. Hubble 3D is actually pretty cool. It just goes into like explaining a lot about the Hubble telescope and how it works and everything like that. There's one shot at the very end that's like super cool to see. Hulk 2003, I believe. Hunger Games Catching Fire. I do have the first one. I think I left the disc at a friend's house or something. Mockingjay Part 1. And then Mockingjay Part 2. So that's it for the H's. On to the I's. All right, going into the I's to start us off, we have The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. This was Heath Ledger's last movie, and they actually had to change a lot of stuff around because he died. Rest in peace. Inception, one of my favorite Chris Nolan movies. Not my favorite, but it is one of them. In the Heart of the Sea. In Time. This one was a pretty cool idea. I wouldn't mind seeing another one of these. Incredibles 2. I gotta get the first one, but I mean, Disney decides to keep their prices the same for 20 years, so I'm gonna wait. Incredible Hulk. Indiana Jones 1, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones 2, The Temple of Doom. 3, The Last Crusade. And I don't have the fourth one. Then we got the Injustice cartoon that just came out earlier or late last year, I think, mid last year. It was okay. The game is better. You should just watch the cutscenes of the game. Internship. Interstellar. This one might be my favorite Christopher Nolan movie, but I have a soft spot for space. So a lot of people weren't the biggest fans of it. I was. Invictus. Iron Man. Had to get the 4K version of it when it came out. It's the best one of the trilogy. Changed my mind. Iron Man 2. Iron Man 3. And finally, we have The Island. Pretty cool movie. Michael Bay, Scarlett Johansson, Ewan McGregor. It's not bad. So, yeah. That's it for the I's. This one I went ahead and combined the J's and the K's because I don't have that many of them. Or that much of them. I don't have many of them. Whichever way you want it to be. Whichever way you want to make it. Go ahead. That's how it's going to be. Start us off. We got Jack Ryan, Shadow Recruit. I do want to get the rest of these. I've only seen this one once, but now that the Reacher show came out, and there's the Jack Reacher movies and all that, and they have the Jack Ryan show as well, I kind of want to watch all the movies and the shows. So, we'll see. The James Bond, Daniel Craig collection. Except for the newest one. That's No Time to Die. I still got to get that one. Excuse me. Jay and Silent Bob reboot. I got the hiccups. John Wick. John Wick 2. Or Chapter 2. Yeah, Chapter 2. John Wick Chapter 3. Parabellum. I think this one might be the best one out of all of them. So maybe the first one's better, but either way. Joker. It's classic. Justice League. I'm going to Luke Skywalker it right now. Yeah. Jumanji. Jumanji Welcome to the Jungle. Then we got the Jurassic Park collection. I think it only has the first 4. Let me see. Yeah. It only goes up to Jurassic World, so I got to get the next 2 now. Jumper. And then now going into the K's, we got Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass 2. Kingsman. I have Kingsman 2. I just can't find the disc. So, or the case actually. I watched it downstairs and now I can't find it at all. So we'll see. Maybe I gotta buy another one. Knives Out. Looking forward to Knives Out 2 this year on Netflix. Knocked Up. Super classic comedy. And lastly for the K's, Kong Skull Island. So that's it for the J's and the K's. We'll go on to the L's. Okay, so the L's are going to be kind of quick as well. I don't have very many of them. So if you guys have suggestions for L, what is it, L, J, and K? If you guys have any extra movies that I didn't, the fuck was that? That I didn't name or anything like that, or that are your favorites or anything, let me know. I'll get them and then I'll watch them and talk about them. So start us off with the L's though. We got Lego Movie 2, still in the wrapper, but I have seen it. Then we got Limitless, cool movie. I actually like the show too. The show wasn't bad. Logan, easily the best X-Men movie, except maybe Days of Future Past. That's tough. Actually, the first X-Men's good too. I don't know. The best of the solo Wolverine though, for sure. Lone Survivor, Looper. I think this is probably Rian Johnson's best movie besides from Knives Out. This movie's really cool. And lastly for the L's is Lucy. This movie is okay. The ending's really cool, so if you don't want to watch it, just watch the ending. It's cool. So that's it for the L's. Now we will go on to the M's. Starting us off in the M's, we got Mad Max, Fury Road, The Magnificent Seven. This is like one of the very few Westerns I actually like, even though I've only seen it once. But I do want to see it again. Maleficent. Thought I had Maleficent 2 for some reason, but I guess not. That's out of order. Okay, yeah, I guess not. So, I don't know where it is, but I got Maze Runner 1, Maze Runner 2, and Maze Runner 3, Death Cure. It's actually going to bother me now that I don't know where it is. Continuing on is Midnight Special, one of my favorite. I would consider this an independent movie, but it's one of my favorites for sure. Next up, we got Mission Impossible 1. I have to sneeze, excuse me. Mission Impossible 2. Mission Impossible 3. Mission Impossible 4, Ghost Protocol. Mission Impossible 5, Rogue Nation, my favorite one. And Mission Impossible Fallout. Then next up, we got Mortal Kombat, the new live action one. Murder on the Orient Express. And finally, for the M's, we have My Cousin Vinny. So that's it for the M's. Now on to the N's. Wow, okay, so I found it. And I also found a ton of other more M's that I missed. M for missed, or miss for M, either way. So here it goes. The rest of them out of order because I somehow organized them out of order, unorganizing them, if that makes sense. Matrix. 1, 2, and 3, and then that's the Animatrix, not the new one, not Resurrections, but I do want to get Resurrections. I actually liked it. The Martian. And there's that second Maleficent movie. And I don't even know how going through this, I didn't notice it off the bat that it wasn't, that it wasn't there, but Man of Steel. So, probably my favorite movie in the M, and in the M category. And I forgot about it, so shows how much I truly like it. Just kidding. I really like it a lot. So that's it for the M's. Now on to the N's. All right, guys, to start us off for the N's, we are now on to Neighbors. Neighbors 2. Never Back Down. Next. Really cool movie. I like that one a lot, actually. The Night Before. Funny little Christmas movie. Nitro Circus. Love these guys. They're awesome. Now You See Me 1. And Now You See Me 2. So, that's it for the N's. Now, we're going to go on to the O's. O is going to also be a quick little run. Yeah, I don't have very many of them. So, if you guys have some of your favorite movies that aren't in here that start with O, let me know in the comments below, okay? First, to start us off, is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Yeah, Where Art Thou? Never seen it. No, couldn't even tell you what the trailer was like. I have never seen a minute of this movie. But I own it, so I'll watch it eventually. Next, we got Oblivion. Office Christmas Party. Another good rated R Christmas movie. Old School, hilarious movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, probably one of my favorite Tarantino movies for sure. The Other Guys, Outbreak, and lastly, Overlord. It's a pretty cool zombie movie. I think it's set in World War II. I don't really like zombie movies that much, so that's a pretty good one. That's it for the O's. Now on to the P's. All right, so on to the P's now. We're going to start with Pacific Rim. The first one, I don't have the second one, but I have the first, so eventually I'll just get the second. Parasite. It is still in the wrapping, but I have seen it. It is really good. I just got to find somebody willing to watch it with me again because I kind of want to share that experience with somebody. And nobody ever wants to watch it, so there's that. Paranormal Activity 6-movie collection. I think Walmart had it on sale for like $12 or something. I know there's a new one, but whatever. Passengers. Patriots Day. Really good movie about the Boston Marathon bombing. Paul. Fun little nerd alien movie. Peanut Butter Falcon. Really good. Really underrated. Deserves all the credit in the world. It's a great movie. Peter Pan. Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. Pirates 2, Dead Man's Chest. Pirates 3, At World's End. Pirates 4, Stranger Tides. Pirates 5, I don't even know what this one is. Dead Men Tell No Tales. I didn't know what it was. And we got Point Break, the original from I believe the late 80s, early 90s. Something like that. Then we got the remake. We got Polar Express, classic Disney movie. Or not Disney. Who is it? It's Christmas, but I don't know who makes it. Power Rangers, honestly, not that bad. If you like the old 90s TV show, you would probably like the movie. Predator, triple feature. I know they have a fourth one, and they're currently making a fifth, but I don't have the fourth. Predestination, really cool movie about time travel. The Prestige, really cool magic movie. I like a lot of these P's. Project Almanac, another cool time travel movie. Project X, fun party movie. Prometheus, probably my favorite in the Alien franchise. One of my favorites, not my favorite. And last but not least, The Punisher. That's it for the P's. Now, I don't think I have any Q's, so I might just go straight into R. Okay, so I don't have any movies with Q. If I do, they're lost somewhere else. But I forgot to include Prisoners as one of the ones that I own in the P category. So, Prisoners. Really good movie. One of my favorites, probably, from Denis Villeneuve, or Denis Villeneuve, however you want to say it. Probably my favorite one from him. On to the R's now. We got Rambo, First Blood. I know it's called First Blood, but I just call it Rambo, First Blood. First Blood Part 2. Rambo 3. Rambo, aka Rambo 4. And I don't have Rambo 5 Last Blood. But moving on, we got Ready Player One. Red 2. Honestly, both these are open, and I don't remember watching either one of them, so who knows. Red Dawn. That's the Red Dawn, the newest one from 2011, I think, 2012, something like that. Requiem for a Dream. This movie is intense. This movie's crazy. We're moving into the Resident Evil franchise, so we got Resident Evil. Not the new one, the old one. Resident Evil Apocalypse. Resident Evil Extinction. Resident Evil Afterlife. Resident Evil Retribution. I believe this is the last one. Yep, Resident Evil, the final chapter. Then we got Revenge of the Nerds, awesome 80s comedy. Rise of the Guardians, good Christmas movie. Rise of the Planet of the Apes, the start of a fantastic trilogy. Road Trip, excuse me, I have to sneeze. Robin Hood. And we got the Rocky Collection, 1 through 6. Star Wars Rogue One. I just call it Rogue One. Rush, really good race car movie. And finally, the Rush Hour trilogy. So that's it for the R's. Now on to the S's, and there are a ton of them. In fact, for this would have been extremely high, even higher than this, so I had to separate them into 2 different categories. So, to start us off with the S's, we have Salt. We got Saw 1 through 5. No, 1 through 7. Jesus. Secret Life of Pets 1 and 2. Sex Tape. This movie got a lot of hate. I thought it was really funny. And what's this one? Shadow. I thought it looked cool, so I bought it. Never even opened it. Shazam. Sherlock Holmes, the first one. Sherlock Holmes 2. Game of Shadows, that's what that one's called. Shooter. The Shining. Silence of the Lambs. It was on sale, I think, for Black Friday, so I got it. I still haven't opened it, but I've seen the ending. That makes a difference. The Sitter. Solo. We got Snatch. Again, in the wrapping. Never seen it. Heard good things. Then we go, what's this one? We got Southpaw. How'd that happen? That got messed up. Spaceballs. We got the start of the Spider-Man. So Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 3. We got the start of the Tom Holland Spider-Man Homecoming. Spider-Man Far From Home. Don't have No Way Home yet. It's not out. We got Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And next up, we got Stand By Me. Star Trek, J.J. Abrams, the first one. Star Trek Into Darkness. Star Trek Beyond. Then we got Star Wars 1 through 6. Star Wars The Force Awakens 3D. That's a pretty cool little box thing. If I could get rid of it, I would, but it's still kind of cool. Star Wars The Last Jedi. May as well Luke it and throw that one out too. Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. Straight Outta Compton. Or this one should have been first. Step Brothers. Super 8. Super Bad. Superman. This was the first 4 or 5, sorry. So 4 with Christopher Reeves, then Brandon Routh. So another cool little box set thing. This is old. I've had this for years. All right, you fuck. Suicide Squad. And lastly, The Swordsman. Never seen it again, kind of like Shadow. It looked cool, so I got it. It was on sale. That's it for the S's. Now we're going to move on to the T's. Okay, so I have a decent amount of T's, but not very many U's. So I'm going to be combining those both into this one little segment, I guess. So we got Taken to start. Taken 2. Taken 3. We got Tarzan, the cartoon. And we got The Legend of Tarzan. I just call it Tarzan, so that's how it's going to be in my collection. We got Team America, World Police. Fuck yeah! We got Ted. Ted 2. Teen Wolf, the classic one from the 80s, not the shitty one from the mid-2000s. Or mid-2010s. I don't know what it was. It sucked either way. We got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 80s ones, 1, 2, and 3. I mean, the first one is my favorite one. Damn, I said I was going to say something never sucked, and I just said Teen Wolf the show sucked. Okay, Teen Wolf the show doesn't suck. I just like the 80s movie better. Tenet. Moving on. Terminator 2. I don't have any of the other ones because they're not out in 4K. Thor. Thor 2, The Dark World. Thor 3, Ragnarok. The Theory of Everything, really good movie, and I'm super happy he won the Academy Award for it, whatever. It was well deserved. This Is Where I Leave You. I think that movie's based off a book. It's pretty funny. Tomb Raider. Tomorrowland. Total Recall, the old one. I've never seen it, and I've never seen the new one, actually. We got Toy Story 2. And Toy Story 4. I will get 1 and 3, but I think I got these free somehow, so I don't, whenever the 1 and 3 go on sale or they're free. We got the start of the Transformers section, I guess. So Transformers 1. Transformers 2, Revenge of the Fallen. Transformers 3, Dark of the Moon. Transformers 4, Age of Extinction. And Transformers 5, The Last Night. And then our last 2 movies in the T section, we have Tron, the newest one. And then Tropic Thunder, one of the funniest movies of all time. So that was it for the T's. And then now on to the short little U section that I got. We got Unbroken, Uncle Buck, The Universe in 3D, and Unknown. All right. Now on to the V's. I do have some of those, so we'll get those going. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I turned around and on my bed there was a couple more U movies. So here they are, the last little bit. Uncut Gems, Underworld Awakening, yeah, Evolution, sorry. Underworld Rise of the Lycans, and now Underworld Awakening. So, can't believe I did that. All right, so the V's are going to be pretty quick as well. I don't have very many of them. So again, with the U's and V's, almost pretty much just like last little, was it 8th or 4th, whatever, I don't know what it is. The last little bit of the alphabet. Comment below on what some of your favorite movies are if I don't list them here. And if I watch them or like them, I'll buy them. So to start off with the V's though, we got Vacation. Then we got European Vacation. I know it starts with an E, but if it's in the Vacation franchise, I just call it Vacation. And then we have the newest Vacation. This one's actually pretty funny. They should have made another one of these. Then we have Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets. This movie wasn't my favorite, but I love the visuals in it. So if you can watch it on 4K, watch it on 4K because the visuals are cool. Then we have Venom. Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage. And lastly, one of my favorite movies, Vice. So that's it for the V's. Now on to the W's. All right, starting us off for the W's, we're going to have Wanted. It's going to go to War for the Planet of the Apes. Warrior, really good movie. This is also probably one of my top, maybe top 5 movies. I really like this one. The Watch. Watchmen. Weekend at Bernie's, classic 80s movie. I still actually want to see the second one. I doubt it's as good because it's not as popular, but I still want to see it. Whiplash. The Wolf of Wall Street. The Wolfman. still in its wrapping. I haven't opened it, but it was just on sale, so I got it. We got the Wolverine. I know it's an X-Men movie, and some of the movies, if it doesn't have the same title, I don't put it where it is or whatever, opposite of what I just said. I don't know. It's just the way my brain works. Wolverine works with the W's, not with the X-Men's. Maybe it's because the X-Men's not in the title. I don't know. Next up, we got Wonder Woman. And then lastly, we have Wonder Woman 1984. That's it for the W's. Okay, so X, Y, and Z are going to go pretty quick because I don't have very many of them. So to start, we got X-Men. This is actually the first X-Men trilogy I got all steelbook. They were on sale for, I think it was like $15, all 3 on Blu Ray, so that was cool. Next, X2, X-Men United. X-Men 3, The Last Stand. Then we got X-Men Origins Wolverine. And on to the next segment of the X-Men, we have X-Men Days of Future Past. That's First Class, not Days of Future Past. Got too ahead of myself. Days of Future Past is this one. I got the Rogue cut. I actually like this cut better than the original one. So I gave the original one to my parents, and then I have this one. X-Men Apocalypse. X-Men Dark Phoenix. On to the Ys. We only have one Y, so Young Frankenstein. And then on to the Z's. We have, starts off, Zack Snyder's Justice League. Not going to do that because I should frame this one, as it's 1,000 times better. Zero Dark 30. Zombieland. And finally, Zombieland 2. So, that's it. If you guys have any recommendations for X, Y's, and Z specifically, let me know. I'll buy them. I'll watch them. All right, everybody, that is it. That is my Blu Ray collection. Let me know in the comments if some of your favorite movies are some of my favorite movies. Let me know if there's any recommendations you guys have to watch. Anything from numbers all the way through Z. Anything. I'm open to anything. That's why I'm calling this Cross Flicks, because we're going to watch movies across all different kinds of genres. And yeah, be sure to like and subscribe as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.